Well, things may be difficult, but not as difficult as they always have to be. Let's look at one of the stories on front back page of the newspapers. Start with the Daily Dispatch. Today, let's be
I should start with the Daily Dispatch?
Let's be unconventional.
All right, front page of the paper, Bawumia hot over religion and politics comments. Cocoa board workers defend Oponim. These are the two major headlines. Also, EC boss Charlotte Osei speaks out. And that speaking out is on page 11. We'll check it out. So 3 headlines, front page of the Daily Dispatch newspaper. Let's go to 11 and see what Charlotte Osei, the EC boss, has been talking about in the Daily Dispatch newspaper. It says that it has now emerged that the much-touted cleaning of the Nigerian voters registered by the country's electoral commission was done in an arbitrary manner. Really, well, details of that in the Dispatch newspaper, and I'm sure that the Bawumia story, a lot of us know about it. If you want to catch up, you can still grab the Dispatch newspaper and read it in full. Roland.
Do the Daily Graphic.
The Daily Graphic newspaper, really heavy today. Wontumi wanted by police for assaulting member of parliament. Tour comes alive, mixed profit firsts in 7 years. Mr. Kwame Iwada, who is the managing director of Tour, captured here, leading the workers to dance to music provided by the Tema Youth Choir. The paper is reporting. Back page of the Daily Graphic, Kotoko shock hats after Solama Blanda. Is his name Solama, Roland? Because it's Soul and Ama. So Soul Ama. But of course, nobody missed this game in Ghana. But let's start off page 16 in the Daily Graphic newspaper. And it says that the Ashanti Regional Police Command has issued an order for the arrest of the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Mr. Bernard Enchibu Isiako, who is popularly known as Chairman Wontumi, for allegedly assaulting the Member of Parliament for Menchia North, Mr. Collins Owuswa Mankwa, and the NPP Constituency Secretary, Mr. Felix Ibrahim. Speaking to the Daily Graphic, Mr. Ibrahim, who was admitted to and discharged from the hospital yesterday, said he and the MP were monitoring the limited voters registration exercise at the Nanafajo Registration Center at Crowfrom in Menchia North around 10:30 a.m. last Sunday when they met Mr. Wontumi. He alleged that Mr. Wontumi, who had apparently heard of their presence, started shouting and calling his name. That's Felix's name. Mr. Ibrahim said he was suddenly pushed forward by one of the many well-built men following Mr. Wontumi. He said immediately the regional chairman identified him. He pushed him against a pile of cement blocks, stepped on his feet, and subjected him to severe beatings, while Mr. Wontumi's bodyguards prevented people from restraining the regional chairman. Mr. Ibrahim told the Daily Graphic that when the chairman was leaving the scene, he heaped a pile of unprintable insults on the MP. And he also says that although the lawmaker did not utter a word in reply, Mr. Wontumi slapped him in the full glare of others. He explained that after the ordeal, he rushed to the Ashanti Regional Police, but he was directed to the Tafo Pankrono police station, where he was given a hospital form to attend hospital, where he was admitted and discharged yesterday morning. This whole limited registration exercise is beginning to be like drama. So the reason the police have issued a public arrests warrants for Chairman Wontumi is because they say they invited him and then he refused. So now they're looking for him to arrest him. Interesting times in party politics, in national political exercises. But the paper is very heavy. There are other stories in there. You can grab it. Roland.
Front page of the Daily Guide, blood is thicker. JJ Kates dump NDC. You also have Dr. Anya picks 3 awards and female robber knocked. Why are you laughing? The headline there.
Yeah, I mean, they
you think it's mischief?
Oh, well,
no, it's just
I don't know, no comments.
Headlines, no
I don't think it's mischief.
I
mean, you can do that.
It's allowed.
The Ghanaian Times newspaper.
It's allowed.
So usually the sports headlines will be back page of all the newspapers. But the Ghanaian Times is headlining Kotoko's win yesterday over hats. It says Kotoko silence hats. Police asked to stop armchair investigations. African leaders charged to fight corruption. Businessman robbed by commercial sex worker and student. That's definitely a story of interest, Roland. Story on page 3. A bit of it for you. And it says that 2 persons, including a woman, have been nabbed by the police for allegedly robbing a businessman of his valuables at Dome Market area here in Accra. They are Ruth Opong, who is 20, a commercial sex worker, and Victor Kwabla Togbi, who is 24, a student of the Ideal Remedial College. Their accomplice, yet to be identified, is on the run and being sought for by the police. The supervising officer of the Mile 7 District Police Command, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Edward Tete, confirmed the incident to the Ghanaian Times, stating that the 2 are in the custody of the police assisting in investigation. So here's the juicy bit. At 11 p.m. on April 29, the victim, Samuel Amano, the complainant in the case, was coming from Dome to St. John area when he was attacked by Togbe and the other accomplice with a knife and a gun. Can you imagine? There's a lot more to the story. Please grab the paper and read it. That's it for the Ghanaian Times, Roland.
We are front page of the Finder. It has
no, I didn't do that.
November 7 polls danger, rate of violence in limited registration exercise. And I have to say that sometimes you see some of the pictures and they're very gory. You keep wondering, Charlie, limited registration exercise.
How about the cleaning? The cleaning?
Yes, cleaning like, no count.
Like the one that they will open for you to go and check if your name is in there.
What is this? What is happening?
Yeah.
Bamuyada.
No, but Bamuyada is not like stop.
Yeah, I know. And TJ, we don't hear nothing. Charlie, yo.
I think we should all grow up.
Yeah, I think we need to grow up.
Yeah.
And then also, the police need to do their work. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they should forget a thing about politics here and there. They should do their work.
Sure.
Whoever has accosted anybody flagrantly, has violated any law, should be dealt with by the law in itself. I think that's what we need to do. Let's put some fear. I'm not saying revolution is good, but let's put some fear.
No, I mean, because you say that when somebody does something wrong, the law must deal with them.
Yeah,
so
when the law is dealing with somebody, it becomes a deterrent for somebody not to do something.
That's all. Just let the law work.
It be the fear at the top. For put fire for inside, let's talk it. Anyway, BNFT has a story. Group Indumakwan's US-based ISF Bank electricity consumption falls as high tariffs bite consumers. Oh, okay. So they are not. They are putting off their meters. Is that it? Look at this analysis.
Electricity consumption falls as high tariffs bite consumers.
So I don't get it.
Well, so I mean,
you switch your meter off.
No, I don't.
Okay, so people are doing illegal connections.
Well, it could be. It could be that the illegal one is on high. Otherwise, maybe they are not supplying them the electricity.
I think I have to get curious.
Okay,
let me read the story. Perhaps it will give us a better insight into what really the Business and Financial Times means by story. It says electricity consumption, Mamavi, has so far this year reduced significantly to the astonishment of energy policy makers, prompting the Energy Commission to launch an inquest into the situation. The Energy Commission, I can tell you, when my light is off, I'm furious. Even for an hour or two or some few hours, I'm furious. So I don't think that's... The Energy Commission itself has for some time now been running a public campaign on energy conservation, and it's surprised homes and businesses are not consuming energy as much as planned. I think they are just consuming, but very conservative. They're very conservative about their consumption. And we're hoping that this could also be influenced by people trying to manage whatever credit or something that they use. I think that's the most important thing. What do you think?
Well, the ECGs should come and tell us what they are losing. You know, are they losing something? Then it means that the illegal connection is on the increase.
Yeah, I think then they have to check it.
Yeah, because if people cannot afford,
if they are saying that the sale of the credits, or perhaps what the revenue is, if it's by that very judgment, then they should take a look at it. So people, they do illegal.
Okay, quickly, if we have a little time before Benedict comes up, we will quickly run through myjoyonline.com. This story, police hands for MPP's chairman Wontumi. Moving on. Okay. Asokwa EC furious at distraction of registration kits. The EC has condemned the vandalization of its biometric voter registration equipment at a registration center in the Asokwa sub-metro of the Ashanti region. Kenya police arrest Nairobi collapsed building owner. Details of that story, if you clicked on at myjoyonline.com. Relief as McCarthy Hill pipeline bests is fixed. Also, thousands pay tribute to Papa Wemba. So thousands of people are attending the first day of official commemorations in the Democratic Republic of Congo to mark the sudden death of
Papa Wemba.
Star Papa Wemba. Yeah. Oh, there's a video. Shatta Wale features countryman Sungo in the
Have you watched the video?
New Kakai. No, I only watched making the video.
The video. I watched the video. It's nice.
Is it? Like what's Sungo doing in it?
I think was he a drug lord or something?
Oh, okay. So it was, like
a character. I think portrayed by Shatta.
So this is like a film.
No, it's just a storyline for the video.
Okay.
But you've watched Bieja. Apparently, Shatta has this. They said he wore a fake product.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not. Apparently, it's the new make they have in the shops.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Adil Das?
It's not Adil. It's just the capital. They've made it capital. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
For real?
For real. I went through some websites and then I went to Amayao Deborah's web.
Isn't it too close to Adidas?
No, it is, but it's the real. It's the real Adidas. Yes, it's just.
Oh, it's the real Adidas. So this is, another.
No, it's just the way Adidas have decided to use that brand, that range of clothing.
Oh.
That's how they just decided to.
So this is an original.
Yes, it's an original.
Oh, okay, cool.
Apparently. Shut up. We apologize. I think.
But who did anything to him here on the show?
No, not here. I mean, all Ghanaians.
Really?
Okay. Even me, I shattered him a little.
There are photos of Neodoi Mensah's body as it arrived in Ghana on Saturday. Yeah,
is that
it's been brought.
The president's promise was fulfilled?
Yes, he fulfilled it. So the body is back here in the country, handed over to the family. I think it's at a morgue somewhere in one of the hospitals.
But is that a casket from China? Then
if you're curious, kindly click on it.
Look at the casket, Chinese casket.
All right, just before we go, is that it for us? Okay, not quite. Let's quickly do City FM. Supreme Court hears Zanatos case today. Police declare NPP's chairman Wontumi wanted. Police boss leads prayer for peace polls at family consecration. Fuel prices up by 4%. Charlie. Okay, so that's a very major talking point if you go to the fuel stations. And then we'll see if the drivers would also increase the fares because of this upward adjustment in the price of fuel. Thousands mourn Papa Wemba and memorial. This story is also at myjoyonline.com. I think is one of the major African stories because Papa Wemba is such a huge deal to Africans. All right.
And then you go down, it says Magic System drama. I love Magic System.
Oh.
It's called Didier Degna.
Oh, you remember? Yeah.
Known by stage name Pepito, drowns at the age of 40. He drowned.
He drowned?
Yeah, he was swimming.
Oh.
Sorry. May you rest in perfect peace. But you had a good time also in showbiz in France. They are mainly based in France. So they're very big in France.
Yeah?
Really, yes.
All right, still ahead here on our show, we'll bring you some sports. If you missed a lot of the action over the weekend, here's a catch-up for you. But today is World Press Freedom Day. We have a conversation on it as well. So you've got to stay with us all through.
We're taking a break. When we come back, Benedict also will be here with a lot more sports to stay on.